Hey everybody, NavyLac5184 here, and welcome to another music reaction. Today I am reacting to Pentatonix doing their cover of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. This is probably one of my favorite all-time songs, definitely top 15 all-time for sure. I know I heard Angelina Jordan's take on it, and it was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever heard. I'm very interested to see Pentatonix take on it, especially when they get to the operatic session. Either way, their stuff has just been so amazing so far. I am not expecting anything less than just to have my socks absolutely blown off. So we're just going to go ahead and get started right into it. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get this thing started.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a
Wonder if I'm going to get Mitch slapped again.
no escape from reality.
Sounds great so far.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Ooh, I'm just a poor boy.
Oh, there he goes.
I need no sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy come.
I'm also curious to see if they spread leads around like they usually do.
Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mama just killed a man.
Dude, Mitch is something else, isn't he?
Gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've got it, thrown it all away.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
Wow.
I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Wow, y'all. Dude, this has been a beautiful rendition so far. Mitch and oh man, he's just doing great with it. And this is always one of those songs that you're always afraid to hear like other people kind of do, because the song in itself is such a classic that you're just afraid that somebody who does it is just gonna somehow maybe not even necessarily ruin it, but it's just it's really a kind of a hard song to do. If you've ever tried to do this song karaoke, you better have at least two other people helping you, because I made the mistake of trying to do this song karaoke by myself, and that was a mistake. But man, I mean, this has just been a beautiful cover so far. I mean, good Lord. I mean, just between, everybody, with the harmonies, their backing, and then Mitch taking lead on this, and I kind of figured that this might be one of those songs where it might be best to have one person doing lead. I know they like to kind of switch off the leads a little bit, but this feels like a very appropriate song where maybe, I feel like Mitch is probably the perfect lead for this song. And so far he is hitting it out of the park, man. I would have loved to have seen, like if Freddie Mercury was still alive and heard this so far.
Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye.
Dude, they're really hitting this on all cylinders. Oh, there go the harmonies.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama,
Wow. Okay.
I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
Wait a minute. What is this? Dude, is he really? There's that. There's that Mitch slap. Okay, so I need to know if that was actually Mitch doing that and pulling oh, what's that dude's name? Dude off Police Academy who was like able to do all those sound effects. I want to say Michael Winslow. I'm not entirely positive, but either Mitch is doing something like that or that megaphone that he has something on there to give an electronic guitar sound, and I didn't even consider what they would do on that part, where Brian May had the guitar solo on that. That wasn't even a thought in my mind. So the fact that he actually pulled off like an actual guitar solo on there, as there's the Mitch slap I was waiting for. So who would have thought it would have been him, imitating a guitar though, rather than his vocals. But overall, I mean, Mitch is killing this lead, and I love where they're placing the harmonies. It's not so much just the fact that they're doing the harmonies that are great anyways, but I feel like they're placing them in the absolute appropriate spots. And that's the thing that I really love when seeing their covers is, because like they're gonna do their thing and put it on there, but they always do it in a very appropriate way and in very appropriate spots where it's not done just to be done. There's like a purpose behind it. So it's not like a wasted movement. It's not just done to show off. It's like their way of enhancing something that's already great. So, and I'm ready for the next part.
The operatic section.
Oh, that's nice. That's interesting. See, this is where they should be switching off leads. Oh, that was clever. I wonder who came up with this idea for the flashlights.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
All right, if any of you have seen Wayne's World, you know what part's coming up. And if you've seen Wayne's World, when the part comes, you are obligated to do it with me. Okay, so I know I lost my headphones on that, and I really don't care. One does not get to that part of Bohemian Rhapsody, no matter how it's done. One does not get to that part of Bohemian Rhapsody and not headbang to the point where your equilibrium is off. Like I said, if you've seen Wayne's World, you'll understand. If you're a little too young for that, wow, that was... Dude, this has been off the chain so far. And the way they handled that actual section of the song, definitely had my interest peaked because, it's a unique, I don't know exactly what the word is, but it's such a unique addition to that song that they originally did, adding something like that to it. And, oh man, that was just... And they handled it perfectly. I don't know what else to say outside of they handled it perfectly. Man, look at it. He's getting it too, isn't he? Oh, I like what they did with that. That was cool. Oh wow. Oh, there Mitch goes again. Oh, that is cool. Back to the original backdrop.
Any way the wind blows.
All right, it's official. As of right now, this is my favorite Pentatonix anything. I haven't heard any of their original content yet. I know that you guys have pointed out that they have some original content, but in terms of covers that they've done, this is right now my favorite. I mean, there's absolutely no way this could have been handled any better than what they did. And the fact that they were able to do that with no instrumentation whatsoever. Now, like I said, the only other cover I've ever heard of this is Angelina Jordan's. And I mean, if y'all haven't seen her do this, it is absolutely amazing. Um, I've actually got a playlist of reactions I've done with her. So if you want to check out my reaction to her doing Bohemian Rhapsody, go ahead and check that out. I'll actually leave a card for the playlist right over there. So make sure you click that after this video is over and check her out too, because she is amazing. You know, especially for being 16 years old right now, she is absolutely amazing. But in terms of Pentatonix, um, this right now is probably my favorite Pentatonix anything, and it's probably gonna have to take something absolutely amazing to beat this. I don't know if it's possible, but there's a lot more Pentatonix for me to dig into, so it's possible. We'll see. But all I know is that this was just absolutely freaking amazing. There's nothing else I can say about it, so I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at that. And thank you all for stopping by. And hope to see you next time. We'll catch you all down the road.